let's find out what is coming through right now for the collective read for today, December 29th, 2022. Can I please get 5 cards to get us started? And here they are. I am liking these cards to start with. Can I please get one more card to complete our 5-card spread? That's 2. We're going to start there. Okay, so first thing I am seeing right now is today starts a little bit rough, especially given the fact that we're coming up with the star in reverse. So one thing I like to point out when we see the star card in its reversal is feeling like you can be your most authentic, vulnerable self today may have proved to be a challenge. And this is, I always point out too, whenever I see the star card in its reversal, it's often an indication that someone has put someone in the star reversal. So feeling like there may be some avenues or situations or circumstances right now around your life where you're not being truly seen, truly appreciated, and not feeling like you can be your most authentic self. However, I don't feel like this is allowing a lot of you to be too stuck in this energy, because the next thing I'm seeing right now is the 7 of Cups. So for many of you, because you're in your star reversal right now, then you're really leaving it's allowing you to actually open your options, that some situation or scenario is not serving you. You've accepted this, and now you're letting this be the impetus to help you move into different things. Now, there is something we should point out here around seeing the 7 of Cups, which is intentionality is key right now. It's very easy to go in the wrong directions, to be disillusioned in this card when you're not sure what you're looking for. So one of the things you may want to pay attention to right now, especially if you're feeling this like not being seen or valued, is really ask yourself, what does that look like? Where are those situations and circumstances that are going to make you feel most seen or valued? Because I feel like you have a lot of options around you right now, but maybe not necessarily all of them are going to give you the desired outcome that you want. Some of them may keep continuing to put you in that star in the reversal. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. However, I do see today is the day that a lot of you are going to be moving forward and taking some very direct action, particularly as it relates to communication, relationships, situations, as we're coming through with the Ace of Wands in its reversal. Now, for me, what this is really saying is there is something very important here about what is practical and what can actually happen. And a lot of you are focusing your attention, once you explore your options, to what is going to give you the most immediate gratification in terms of being able to move forward on your passion and your communication right now. This can also talk about the fact that for some of you, you're concluding some kind of communication that isn't necessarily serving you, which would make a lot of sense with the star being in its reversal. Thank you so much for sharing the live, guys. I appreciate it. Now, a lot of this is coming from the fact that you're following your intuition right now, which we're seeing with the 2 of Swords in its reversal. So a lot of you kind of use your intuition to guide you, and now you're taking that same intuition and you're letting it direct your actions in terms of what you're actually going to be moving forward with. We are finally seeing some of this activity that we've been holding on for well over a week. So this is very beneficial. And I need to say, this is talking about places that you are putting your energy, but also places that you're going to stop putting your energy, particularly coming up with the Page of Swords in its reversal. Whatever's got you in the star reversed energy, this is going to be a sign that this is places that you don't need to be, that you're just going to withdraw from. You've kind of gotten the note, you've taken the direction that you need. You don't need to be there anymore. And a lot of you are using that as your sign to continue to move forward. Now, getting some clarification right now with this star reversal and this 7 of Cups. So finding the places that might not necessarily be serving you, not moving away from things that are not honoring who you are, what you feel is your most authentic self, and opening up your options to new possibilities where you might be able to be more in your star energy. Can I please get one card to clarify? We have here the 4 of Cups. So really being able to look at things right now and see the writing on the wall, and also deciding right now looking at the options before you and really kind of maybe considering something that you haven't considered before. There might be a bit of a light bulb moment for many of you today as it relates to how you've been trying to go about things, and understanding now you're getting that insight and realizing like, oh, these are the things that are for me and these are the things that are not, and being able to move away from the things that are not necessarily driving to your highest purpose. Now, getting clarity right now between this Seven of Cups energy and the Ace of Wands in its reversal. So looking at the options that are around you and choosing a direct course of action or direction. Can I please get one card to clarify? We've got two cards coming out, and that is a Knight of Pentacles in its reversal along with a Three of Wands. So what this is really saying to me right now is there are offers and opportunities that you are now just pulling back on, that you realize that you may have been holding out hope on, or you may have been keeping the possibilities open, but you're really understanding here that those are not necessarily moving in the direction that you want. And this is what is giving you this moment to recalibrate and pull your energy back from things. Huge signs of energy being pulled back or recalled here with these two cards coming up together. And it's really just you saying, like, looking out and seeing like a certain option or opportunity is not serving you, and just being like, that's okay. I'm not going to continue to look out in that direction. We're okay with that. Getting clarity right now between this Ace of Wands in its reversal. So moving forward on certain things that are for your best interest, pulling back your energy on the places that are not, going after your passion and letting your intuition and insight guide you in these directions. Can I please get one card to clarify? Woo, that's more than one. One card, please. One card. There it is. This is movement. This is activity. We are so glad to see this, because we've seen that there's been a block for like well over the last week. So this is saying that you are really moving now into things that you think are more productive, that are serving your highest good. And this would actually require potentially some travel or some movement on your end. So there's that to keep in mind as well. Now, getting clarity between the Two of Swords, so allowing your intuition to drive you, allowing your instinct to move you forward, and also withdrawing and pulling back from things that are not serving you, just kind of giving up on the things that potentially have you in your star reversed energy. Can I please get one card to clarify, please? Whoop, there it is. Yeah. It's understanding that there are some things that no matter how hard you try on, you're just not going to be able to functionally move forward on. There is some self-doubt here that I don't like seeing with the Magician in its reversal, because the Magician in its reversal, it's a reminder right now that the Magician sometimes puts an over-reliance on the tools around them. And so there may be these feelings of self-doubt or frustration in these areas that you tried to move forward on that are not being successful. So though you are kind of pulling that energy back, there is a frustration point that still needs to be dealt with here. This can also talk about energies that are around you that may be coming across as manipulative or not serving your highest good. So this is also why you may potentially be pulling back your energy from some areas in your life right now, is just accepting that this is the case and not letting yourself get caught in that negative vibration. Now, getting down to honing down onto the four cards, so getting more clarity as we drill down on these cards for today, getting clarity between this Four of Cups energy. So looking at the options around you and considering things that you may not have considered before, because you're pulling your energy back from places or things that you realize are not serving you, and they're just not bringing you the things that you're hoping that you can achieve from them. Can I please get one card to clarify? Whoop. We've got all three cards coming out. This is actually perfect. You're moving into the places. The reason that these are staying open is because, again, you're pulling back from the things that aren't serving you, and you're accepting the places that are welcoming, that are giving, that are offering you things. You're just kind of letting the door open, as it were, on these options and opportunities right now, which we love to see. Because as you've got some energies right now that are very welcome and opening and really kind of offering you a lot of possibilities, there are others that you feel like just are not coming through the way that you want. Also, with this energy here, Knight of Wands in its reversal, these could be more karmic, more physical connections that were being driven more by the the passion between than necessarily the communication. And this is really saying to me that these same energies right now, they're not necessarily giving you the passion or the communication that you're hoping for. And this is what's leading you to move away from them and move on to other things. Getting further clarification right now. So seeing this movement forward, deciding to move on from certain things because you're not having the success that you're hoping for in certain things, and you're also sensing that there is some manipulation that potentially is there. We also see here that you are moving closer to your joy. We pulled this card on Monday. So again, allowing in the energies that are more positive, that are more excited to be around you, allowing yourself to embrace this sense of play. Now, we've got a lot of people coming up today, a lot more energy, and a lot of it is, I like it because we're seeing that there's a lot of energy around you that is very open and willing and game and wants to kind of be around you at this point, is coming forward with communication, is coming forward with apologies, is coming forward in these big ways. And it's really just calling to light the energy around you that is not doing that. It's almost like this energy is being framed here. This is your focal point, the places that it's not working. But you've got so many things around you that are, and it's really just embracing this energy, getting clarity between these options. So like the places that are offering you things versus the ones that are not. Can I please get one card to clarify? Whoop, there it is. You're putting your guards down. You're really just becoming more accommodating and open to those energies that are most available to you. And you're just kind of accepting things for what it is. Now, this is going to hit a little bit differently depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy. For masculine energies right now, there really is an energy of deciding what you're going to go forward with and what you're pulling back from. And feminine is just kind of rolling with it, as it were, and allowing themselves to just not necessarily put up as much of a fight, allowing their boundaries to drop to those energies that are serving them, and just kind of accepting the situation around the ones that aren't. Getting clarity now between the more of this energy. So these energies, again, the energy that is not serving you, the energy that is not communicating, versus the places that are looking for fun, that are trying to create nice moments with you. Can I please get one card to clarify? We have here High Priestess energy, which we love to see. So this is going to hit particularly for feminine, which is using your higher insight to tap into your own spiritual power and allowing you to really embrace that spiritual connection that you're feeling right now. Understanding that you're not going to need to push so hard into the things that are meant for you, and that there is a bit of kind of allowing that spiritual insight to really take root right now and guide you into the places that are most in need of your support, and also the ones that are showing you that they're invested and interested in building these connections with you. Beautiful energy. And also for masculine energy, this is looking towards energies or feminine energies that are around you that have this higher insight and trusting that these are the ones that you should be connecting to. Getting some clarity right now, final card for today's daily collective read, between these two feminine energies. So again, a feminine energy that is dropping its guard, being more open, not resisting things as much, and also this energy of allowing the spiritual insights really to come through and guide the connections that are supposed to be in your energy right now. Can I please get one card to clarify? There it goes. We've got transformation coming through. You see, this is what we wanted. This is the transformation that we were hoping to see, because especially going to hit a little for feminine, and though for everyone right now, there is an accepting point here in letting go and not fighting, not resisting, moving into your higher spiritual center. And for feminines, this is going to feel like a true embodying moment today. Whereas for masculines, it's going to be feeling like you're getting in more connection with that higher spiritual connection, with the things that are meant for you, and experiencing a feminine that's basically dropped their guard, if you will, that's allowing you this spiritual connection. We have this beautiful transformation. I love seeing this today. This is a beautiful read compared to what we've been seeing in the cards, because there's been a lot of resistance coming through with the cards as it relates to the daily readings. Bottom of the deck on this energy for today is Six of Cups in its reversal. So there is a hard moment right now, and I think we're seeing this with all the people that are showing up in this spread, that there are some connections right now that are not necessarily in their ideal space. This can feel very painful. This is why there is that doubting of the self, and why the connections that aren't working are still so being driven in the focused middle area. Because for masculine, this is feeling like an inability to communicate, or an inability to move forward in the ways of the that you passionately want to. But for feminine, this is feeling like there is a masculine connection, bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you align to, that you feel just is not in communication, or is not willing to work with you as well as you hoped. And this is what's causing a bit of that fracturing point, or these feelings that we're seeing coming up about feeling like you're not necessarily in a place where you can have things working, or even potentially negatively feeling like there is some manipulation that's occurring here. This is something that I feel like is getting worked through, though, throughout the process of today as well as this week. And we love ending with this beautiful transformation energy. Well, guys, that is the daily read for today. Just a reminder, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can book one on my website, graystrega.com. Please keep in mind that booking a private reading with me is a two-step process. If you go onto my site, you have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, if you don't hit both buttons, we can't have the reading. Please keep in mind that my private readings are done over Zoom with an option of a recording sent to you afterwards. Also, if you are a subscriber to my TikTok channel, you can take 10% off any of my services when you go to pay. Just a thank you to my subscribers for your continued support. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will do this again for you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, guys, that was the collective read for the day. For anybody who missed the full read, it